Charleston shooting suspect Dylan Storm Roof got a free meal from police on his way to jail. They went to Burger King. After about 16 hours on the run, the admitted mass murderer complained to cops arresting him in Shelby, North Carolina, that he was hungry, so police got him food from the nearby fast food joint, according to an account of his arrest in the Charlotte Observer.
They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Lady can barely walk and you slam her like that.
Christopher Bailey remembering May 4th last year.
Oh my God.
Phone video shows him being treated by paramedics, his face badly disfigured from what Bailey's attorneys describe as a beating by LA County deputy sheriffs who had stopped them on Prairie Avenue near Hardy in Inglewood. He was driving home from work.
He works for a private company that sorts mail for the U.S. Postal Service, so he is an essential worker. He was wearing his work uniform. He was minutes from home.
The area is patrolled by Inglewood police, but it was LA County sheriffs that stopped them, according to the complaint, for straddling the northbound lane. Bailey says he complied. The two deputies say he didn't. 4 other deputies showed up, and at some point, bystanders with cell phones.
He doesn't even look human.
He sustained 64 to 86 total body and face hits. He was pummeled in the face approximately 35 to 44 times. He was kneed 10 to 12 times. He sustained 14 to 20 punches to the rib cage and upper abdomen.
Plus taser burns and fractures to his face, including the orbital of his eye, which Bailey explains is permanently damaged.
Pretty exciting chase here. I'm at the edge of my seat, baby.
As police pursued, one of the officers sounded pretty excited.
What's wrong with it, turd?
Bottom's attorney, Ian Mance, says that Bottom was no threat, and law enforcement had an idea of that.
They also pull up alongside her and talk amongst themselves that this is an older black female, she's by herself. They later wrote an incident report where they said that when they pulled up alongside her, she held her hand up in a manner that suggested she was not sure what was going on.
Miss Bottom's lawsuit alleges that after the incident, the officers congratulated each other, and one even brags about grabbing a handful of dreads.
You can't hurt vulnerable people. You can't force and brutalize innocent people. If I was guilty for not stopping right away or speeding, it did not call for what you did to me, and you need to be held responsible.
Those officers, they still have a job on that force? I am so angry and so saddened by what I just saw.
Gail, what was most surprising to me was the attorney saying in the incident report, one of the officers says, I pulled up on the side of her. Yeah. And she looks like she might not know what's going on. And that's an indication that they had a heads up before they ever ripped her out.
And they're laughing at her. They're laughing at her.
They did.
This is the thing, guys.
They did.
Black people are not treated with humanity in so many cases, and that's why I'm so sick of it.
When a police officer in Michigan pulled over a car for speeding, he found he had a different situation on his hands.
What's going on tonight?
I see everything's going wrong.
An upset senior citizen who shared his problems.
My wife's real sick, and my son's mentally ill.
Mom, sorry to hear that.
I really try to drive right, and I bought a television today because I want to make my wife happy, you know. And I can't get it hooked up.
The 79-year-old named David was having more than a little trouble trying to set up his new TV. He'd been driving around town in Sterling Heights looking for help.
So what's wrong with it though? Like, why wouldn't it work?
I don't know what to do with this.
The officer had a thought.
I was say, if I'm not busy, I might be able to stop by and help you.
And offered to help set up the family's television.
Yeah, so it depends on the TV. My partner's real good at electronics. I can have them look at it if you want.
They swapped numbers, and about an hour later, 3 officers showed up at David's house. They hooked up the new device and showed him how to use it.
This one controls the television, and you can work the channels with it. That one will only work the cable box.
David was given a verbal warning for speeding and a helping hand in a moment of need. And the officers lived up to their motto to protect and serve, and provide tech support too.